All right, here we are, another Woods report. So we literally spent 30 minutes.
We got a new backdrop.
We have a backdrop, but it wasn't looking right.
We was
trying to make it work, and then with another the camera working another way, and it just wasn't working.
We got so used to standing this way.
And then one way we was sitting, and I looked like a giant, and she looked
like
short.
We was like this,
and I was like, I'm not doing that.
We can't talk freely like this.
And then,
so we got to get a different camera, I guess.
Yeah, we'll get there, guys. You're growing with us.
Yeah.
But tonight, I was telling Lenore, I said a lot of the breaking news and stuff that people talking about, Lenore don't watch it. She's stuck in the 70s. You're in the 70s, man. You're in the 70s.
Reruns.
All she watches Good Times and all of that stuff. So it's like, you can watch stuff that's current, Lenore, and see what's going on.
Send me a link on something.
Well, all she knows is Funkadelic or Parliament and all of that.
No, that's not right. I mean, even the news that I watch a lot of news, but I don't catch some of the news you watch when you watch YouTube. And
so the latest thing that I was telling her about is the rapper, Young Thug and Gunna being arrested on federal charges.
You have to tell people
racketeering
who these guys is.
And then the other one was that correctional officer female helping that man escape, the convict escape.
Exactly.
And good girls helping bad boys, or
good girls
gone bad. One of those, I think.
If you hang with guys like that, you gonna go bad.
Right. Mm-hmm. So I had my little title on there. It looked like it's gone. I had my little title on there.
Did?
Yeah, with all the moving of the phone and stuff, it got arrest.
So you gotta redo it.
So I'll go back and redo it, but. Here's the thing with Young Thug and Gunna.
And these are rap artists.
Young Thug is a rapper, for those of you who don't know. And Gunna is a rapper. Gunna is more of an upcoming rapper who's had
he has some hits.
His last album was a hit.
Okay.
And he's under Young Thug's label or whatever.
Okay.
So apparently Young Thug has a...
Oh, I saw the title on there. Good Girls.
Oh, it's on there? Oh, good. Okay. Apparently Young Thug's label is gang affiliated. Okay.
Are most of them?
Most of them are. So that's kind of who we're going to talk about.
I'm sorry.
Or like even Snoop still throwing up gang signs. So what makes you go after one and not the other one?
I mean, he's gotten older. You're thinking he's gained respect.
Well, they said first of all, when they come for you, they've been following you. They got they on the phone.
Right.
Why would, this is what Young Thug, allegedly, what he did. There's another rapper, I gotta explain this to Lenore.
Okay.
Lucci.
And probably our audience too, who may not know.
I know, Lucci, who is in prison now. Okay.
Okay.
And he's
part
fearing
of the same gang?
No, he's fearing for his life because he thinks that people are trying to kill him, which they are, because he was just stabbed in the head recently.
And he's in jail.
He's in jail, so he's asking. Well, he's asking to be let out and put under house arrest so that they don't kill him in jail.
Oh wow!
So it comes to find out allegedly that Young Thug is one of the ones that put a hit on him in prison.
You're kidding.
That's part of the arrest, part of the indictment. Also drugs and all kind of stuff. Okay. Gunna, he just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Is he not part of this group?
He's part of the group, and and this is the thing that these young men need to understand. When they arrest you for being part of a gang, you don't have to do nothing. You could just throw up the gang sign, or you could be affiliated, and when they come down, they coming down on everybody.
Oh,
and they put y'all under the same umbrella, and
whether
that's how
you are a part of them or not.
And I remember reading that the government started doing that when they was going after the mob.
Oh, anybody associated.
That was the only way they can get everybody, because they had to do racketeering RICO charges.
So they just
because they can get the whole group, even though you may not have done nothing. You part of the group, so you benefited from
affiliation. They just, they always say
affiliation. So 28 people was arrested. 28 people.
Okay,
and so they're obviously the most famous. But how we got with Good Girls is Chloe Bailey.
Oh gosh, when you told me that they were kind of dating.
Chloe Bailey, she never came out and said they were dating, but it seemed like they would
see them together.
You would see them together, and you would also see her with him outside of business.
Okay.
They went to a game together.
Oh,
the last time I saw them, and this is when I told Lenora, I knew this was going to be done with.
Oh, no.
Is Gunna was talking to Kodak Black, who is another rapper.
Okay.
Who's always in trouble.
Dang.
Who's in college, by the way. Never mind. That's a whole nother story.
Bad boys in college.
Kodak went back to school. But and people was laughing when he said it. But he said, I really am back to school.
He's getting his education.
Thank God. But anyway.
Go ahead.
So he was outside talking with his friends, and Gunna was talking with them.
Uh-huh.
Gunna said goodbye.
She
This
was
is all
with
on.
them.
Chloe was in the car.
Chloe was in the car.
And Gunna said goodbye to Kodak.
Mm-hmm.
And he got it. When he opened the door to get in the car, you saw Chloe.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as he got in the car and closed the door, a guy came up and started shooting at Kodak Black and the guys that was standing outside, and they was shooting back.
She could have gotten shot. Now explain to people who Chloe is.
Chloe Bailey, if you don't know, Chloe
Her
and Halle Bailey,
Mm-hmm.
Haley Bailey,
Haley. Mm-hmm.
are sisters that everybody think are twins. They were on
They're
what's that show? Grownish. Music.
They've done some music things together.
They won Grammys.
The younger sister's gonna be.
She's gonna be the Little Mermaid.
So imagine,
and she's gonna be in Color Purple.
Imagine these two girls.
And Chloe has an album that was
and
just
their
going very well.
background.
Very nice, sweet,
hanging
innocent,
with dudes.
hanging with guys on the street.
Oh my goodness.
And Gunna's to me not really so much street, but he affiliated.
Yeah.
See, again. He affiliated. So when the gunfire comes, anybody gets it.
It's a target on your back and his.
So
wow.
I knew that her parents was gonna break that up.
You told me. You said that.
Her parents are her manager, and I told Lenore when I saw him open that door and get in that car, I saw Chloe. I said, "Oh, you'll never see her with him again."
Never, and you don't, do you?
No.
But think about it.
And then what happened? 2 or 3 weeks later, he gets arrested by the government.
FBI. It's not local police officers.
It's either local racketeering or federal.
Oh, see, when you got the FBI following you and looking at, seeing what you're doing.
Because Atlanta's cracking down too.
She's with him.
Not anymore.
Her career could have been she could have been killed.
Can you imagine she was getting out the airport with him and then he got arrested for all of that?
She would have been taken into. Oh,
that's part of what
her dad and her mom pulled her out of
that's
that.
part of what we're going to talk about. Right. And then the other thing is that correctional officer, female.
Oh, poor thing. She had that convict.
Why would you help this man escape?
You're actually breaking a law because your emotions is tied up into
you going on the run with this man.
He must have really had her heart, boy.
And then she shot herself.
And killed herself.
And died.
Oh, that's sad to me.
And he going right back to jail where you helped break him out. You did all of that, and he going back to where he started,
right.
Which is no sweat off his head. And he going right
for more years now.
Which didn't matter. He was on there forever. He was a murderer. He was a murderer.
And the fact that he was in there for murder,
either life or for a long time,
and you helping him get out. That story was crazy.
And my mother kept saying she thought he was gonna kill her, or you kept saying, and one of y'all kept saying,
no,
that
I didn't think he would.
That he would kill her and take the money.
Oh, you know what?
Waiting for the opportunity when he was gonna kill her.
Maybe they had to be far, far away, settled.
So the end of her destruction would have been dead anyway, whether dead by him,
his motive,
dead by her own hands, or dead by the officers.
Yeah, that's true.
The end of her thing was death.
The moment she helped him, the moment she started.
So we got on Good Girls Gone Bad. How you can have a man in your life that is a bad boy, and you are
affiliated with bad boys
and
too.
will bring you down.
People don't realize when they are with bad boys or affiliation, you are a target. You might as well put a target on the back of you. Your little son, your little baby got a little target on his.
And Young Thug's
family.
baby mama got killed a few weeks ago.
See, a baby mother got killed.
His baby mama.
She was affiliated with him.
We don't know, but that's probably has something to do with it.
See, people don't realize
because a lot of these gang members will kill you. If they kill you, somebody around you, if they can't get to you, a
loved one or something. So I think it's about emotions. We get so caught up into that person.
But why do women? I probably need to retire.
Some girls like bad
Why
boys.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Why do a lot of women
because they
bad
show
boys?
The toughness and the rough. They can take care of their own. They've proven that you can't mess with me, and women think that's protecting them.
Because this one dude,
like your roughness.
This one dude was saying, he was trying to crack on Russell Wilson. He was saying, he was saying, Sierra, you don't go from Future to Russell Wilson. Okay. So he was saying he's stale. Because
the guy she dated
was Future, was not, he was out there.
He was affiliated too.
He's a bad boy.
Oh, maybe she realized that. Sometimes it may take a awakening to happen in your life, or you being enlightened, like, I won't live long if I'm with him. I may But
why do women like bad boys? Think about even in the Bible, David and Bathsheba.
You think he was a bad boy?
He had her husband killed.
Well, he was a king. That's not the same.
He was a bad boy.
You talking about, then you saying bad boy is the leader of the gang. I'm going to be with him because he the leader. You in charge. I like that. When you say jump, they say how high. They like men with control like that. You protecting me. Ain't nobody going to bother me because he with me.
Can you just be a good guy with bad boy tendencies and you get all of that?
That's safer. But then this day and age, you can be affiliated and still get hurt. You saying just knowing somebody.
Just knowing somebody.
You may not even be a part of that group or hanging with them so tight. But the fact that you may have gone somewhere with them, or they may be your relative.
So my thing is the charges that's trumped up on Young Thug, I get those. But Gunna,
you don't think?
He getting the raw end of this deal.
Well, maybe after investigation, they'll figure it out how he may not have been that deep.
They wouldn't have arrested him if they wasn't investigating.
Well, sometimes they arrest you because they may have questions.
I think they arrested you. I think they arrest you because they're going to say, we're going to put you away for 10 years unless you tell on everybody. You got to be a rat. Yeah. So now if he loses either way.
Yeah.
So even if he comes out, they're going to be like, the only reason why they let you out is because you told on somebody.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or you're going to have to go down with everybody else.
Think about this.
With all the other 28 dudes.
We know people, even in our own personal lives, we won't say names, but they have been affiliated with the wrong crowd. They were affiliated. That's why some parents try so hard to keep their kids from hanging with certain kids.
Know that's affiliated?
I won't say their names, but they got in trouble just being with those people, didn't know what those people were going to be doing.
I'm trying to think about who she's talking about.
And got in trouble, and they had to spend some time in jail because that person did the crime, and they were affiliated with them. We're not saying names. It's too many people that know us.
Write down the name on there. I don't know. Who are you talking about? Hold on. I can't even.
Oh, you make me sick. That should have been obvious. I hate when you have to give hints, but you don't want your audience to know because you just don't want to do that.
You was like, we know some people that's affiliated, and they went. I'm like, who I know that?
But it's an example of just being affiliated with that person. Maybe you've gone to the store with them.
Yep.
Maybe you had dinner with them.
Yep.
The cops, the FBI, they're looking, and they're going, okay. And then now you gotta say. They're gonna make you or scare you into.
And if you don't say nothing, you gotta go down with the rest of them.
See,
and you gotta do time.
Okay, that's
so what's going on. That's what's going on with Young Thug and Gunna. Okay. So we're still watching to see how this pans out. Mm-hmm. They're not playing with these rappers and these people. Even though my thing is they quick to go after rappers and stuff, but they ain't quick to go after white collar crime. But that's a whole nother thing.
Well,
we know that's where the real money is coming in.
Let's hope that they are investigating things like that too.
Well,
and then we hear the story like. Breaking news.
Elon Musk arrested for it. And Elon Musk tweeted that if he died or something, know that it was under suspicion or something.
Oh, really?
So people must be threatening him.
Yeah, he's getting, especially with the comments he made with the Russian, what's his name? He made to Putin.
Oh, so maybe that's why he said if I die, it's under suspicion.
He may eat something and not.
But
live.
the thing is, if you are a woman who is not wrapped up in all of that, don't date nobody that's into that.
You
that's
tell
doing
them now,
something.
some of them had babies by then.
They not even gonna listen either.
Yeah.
And some of them have babies and they have nothing to do, but you see they get killed anyway.
Yeah, that's real unfortunate that when people say you lie with dogs, you get fleas.
Mm-hmm.
It's unfortunate, but that's why parents are pulling so hard for their kids and who they're hanging with. Who is that boy? Where he come from? Oh, he from such and such. I don't know him.
And you can't say anymore that he's not doing anything. If somebody is gang related and they come in for the gang, they getting everybody.
Now tell them about your
whether
story.
you doing anything or not.
Tell them about your story years ago. You was with a crowd in the house.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cause me, I'm the type of person. I'm everywhere.
You're everywhere.
I know everybody. I'm in it. Well, I was not anymore.
Okay,
but
why?
This is when I was young.
Okay.
So this was in Alabama, and one of my friends knew this guy who was a drug dealer and a big time drug dealer, and he had some guys that was moving through Alabama because Alabama's a good place to move drugs. Because it's so close to the different borders and stuff.
Okay.
So, she was like, "Hey, let's. I want to go see such and such. Come with me or something. I don't know. I'm whatever.
You were just hanging with her.
Yeah. So we drive over there. We pull up to a hotel. They always stay at hotels because they need to move in and move out real fast. I feel like I'm part of the cartel.
Okay.
So then we get out the car and they all there. All these dudes is in the room. And you could tell they was kind of uncomfortable because they didn't know me.
Ooh.
They knew her.
Okay.
But they didn't know me.
Like, who this girl?
So when I walked in, they was kind of like, "Hey, what's up?" And I felt uncomfortable.
Did you?
I felt a little uncomfortable.
Oh my goodness.
Felt a little uncomfortable.
Felt uncomfortable.
So I felt like now Show Kim got to show her.
Uh-oh.
So this is Show Kim. Whenever a comedian feels uncomfortable, they tell jokes. Because they feel like that'll get them out of anything.
Okay.
Even in in Goodfellas. Remember that guy was telling the joke? He was funny. That's funny.
You say he
That's
wasn't
funny.
That's not
funny.
funny. And they shot him.
Well, I don't know. That's you talking Goodfellas?
Yeah, I thought
No, he was
shot.
still funny.
Okay,
No, he was funny.
Okay.
He was funny. But and it helps. Oh, you talking about the end? Joe Pesci. Yeah, he dies at the end.
Yeah, because he wasn't funny.
But no, he was funny, but he just died at the end.
Okay, be careful with that if you ain't funny.
But it helps get you out of a lot of stuff. So I said, let me be Show Kim.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, hey. Make everybody feel comfortable. So I just start telling jokes. And they all start laughing. They start feeling more comfortable.
Oh, wow.
So then.
Laughing. She got the drug dealers laughing.
They was laughing. So they was like, all right.
Cool.
Yeah, you all right. Okay.
Cool. You all right.
So then, yeah, so then they just started, after a while we was there, and they just started letting their hair down. Ooh. And they was giving too much information. Just, we gonna, we gotta get out of here.
If you pulled aside, you would have to say stuff like that.
Thank you. If the police if they would have raided that hotel room, they would have got me.
And what was they talking about? Well, they said something about a blue car picking up somebody at 10 o'clock. I don't know nothing.
So they was just talking about how they was getting ready to leave. They wasn't gonna be there, and then they gonna leave out or whatever. Okay.
Was you not nervous? Like you knew they was into some bad, right?
I wasn't nervous because I was excited. That's why I think good girls be hanging with bad boys, because it's exciting. You feel like you're in a movie, like, oh wow. So then what else? What you guys gonna do now? We're gonna chop his head off, and then wow,
really? Gonna put it in a suitcase.
So wow, this is exciting news. I never hear about stuff like this. Okay, so then the guy, we was getting ready to leave, and then we was like, okay, whatever. I don't remember the whole thing.
That's okay.
But I just remember the dude was like, I said, yeah, y'all much better, because when I first came in here, y'all was kind of cold or whatever. He was like, yeah, we was like, I don't know. We didn't know. He said, I was thinking about we might have to take you out or something. I was like,
what? Was he for real?
They was laughing, but I think they was for real.
Because you know too much. We don't know you. Who you are? And sometimes they think you're an undercover cop. You're a new face.
Oh my God.
They don't know what to think. You're right. A new dude. Who is he?
Now I know how people get killed.
Why you say that?
Because they make you feel comfortable and then they kill you.
And then they kill you. You know too much. They get you comfortable.
Hey, I want to show you something in the back. Oh, come on.
Hey, what What'd you say your name was?
Oh
Okay.
my God. Then you get shot in the head going to the back.
So what happened though? How did this end?
That was nothing. We left, but they was just laughing at first. I was saying about them feeling uncomfortable. And he said, yeah, because at first we thought we may have to take you out or something.
Wow.
And I was like.
You had another situation where you think you were working for the mafia.
Oh yeah, well this don't have nothing to do with this, but
it's just
I was at a
I
temp
think it has
agency.
something to do with it because sometimes you don't know if you are involved with something.
But you can tell later on when you look at the signs, they reading you.
Wow,
they reading you. They looking at your eyes. They can tell if you lying.
That's scary.
They
reading
you.
Is covering for you. Ooh,
yeah, I work for a temp agency in Chicago. This is when I lived in Chicago.
This is an actual.
A real life temp agency. Okay. And so they sent me, it was a place on Michigan Avenue. Really nice place. Right like where the water tower and stuff is. Really nice. So I went in, nice company, name, you know. I walk in, first of all, there's 2 guys there. That's it. The whole company. They're there. And
nothing's in the office, right?
Nothing is in the office. There's a receptionist desk. And there's nothing on the desk or nothing. Just a phone. So then he said, yeah, so and a computer.
What was the company? Waste management?
It was like a waste management company. Just straight out of a television show. It was like a disposal type of company.
Of course, disposal.
So and he was the stereotypical Italian, what you think a mobster? Hey, how you doing there? Yeah, come on in.
Okay.
So then I come in, hey, just sit down. We just need somebody to answer the phone. This is real life. We just need someone to answer the phone.
Okay, of course.
And don't worry about doing anything. You could be on the computer. I don't care. You can play games. Whatever you want. We just need someone to answer the phone.
Right.
I'm like, oh, this is a perfect gig.
So
I could be on the internet all day. And
yeah.
So then I was sitting there and the phone never rang. I think it rang like twice. And I was sitting, and it would be guys coming in.
Of course.
Other Italian guys. Yes. And they was meeting in the room, and they come in, hey, is Tony here? Yeah. Tony, Anthony, such and such is here to see you. God. So then he come out, hey, just like a movie.
Why you working at this temple?
And they go take him back. Hey, we're back in the conference room.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
You okay? Is everything okay? I said, I'm fine. He said, if you want to order something, order some lunch.
That's sad.
Do whatever.
I
just need you to answer the phone if the phone rings. We didn't have anybody up front to answer the phone. I said,
they needed you to answer the phone. Okay.
So then when about the third guy came in, I said, this is the mafia. And this Chicago.
Oh, okay.
So the third guy came in. Hey, what do you mean that? Is Tony here? Yeah, they in the back. Now this time I got the accent. Hey, in the back. No. In the beginning I was all professional, and now I'm like, oh, they in the back.
My girl sounded like us.
They in the back.
Okay.
And so you can tell they was like, in the beginning, they was like kind of stand off, but then they was like, all right, she just a regular black girl.
She don't know nothing. She just
a cool black girl.
Okay.
Like, all right.
Down to earth.
Yeah, because I'm like, yeah, they're in the back.
Actually Parker's, what's the name? Parker's video.
I know.
So, yes.
So then after a while, they always having a little meeting or whatever. I said, I'm not going to get up. I'm not going to listen. I'm not going nowhere near that door.
No, you stay.
I don't want to hear nothing. Because he was clear. We just need somebody to stay here and answer the phone.
Okay.
So that's what I'm going to do.
Gosh.
And then they done one day. It was a 1 day assignment.
1 day assignment.
A 1 day assignment. But I think they was using that office as just a place to meet.
Yes.
And I think having me at the front desk made it look legit.
Okay.
Like, okay.
But there was nothing else in the office.
There was
no
nothing.
files, no paper, no calendar, just a computer and a phone.
A desk. They had their conference room desks and chairs and stuff.
Okay.
But I think that was just, I believe that was
all Italian. Is Tony there? Is Tony back there? Yeah, go back there.
And I think I think in the beginning, I asked them what they did. I didn't ask later on. I asked in the beginning. I said, so what does this company do? Oh, we do cleanups and
no. Cement shoes.
Like a disposal type of company.
You're kidding. That was a stereotypical
But now I know why people write that in scripts.
Yes.
Because it's the truth.
You experienced it. My goodness. A temp assignment, one day, Chicago, Michigan Avenue. Italian men, one at a time, walking in. Where's Tony? In the back, okay. Door shut. You don't know what's going on.
And what's the conference about?
Yeah, they planning on who they gonna steal.
I just thought that was funny.
That was I had you to tell. I want you to tell the people that because I couldn't believe that when you told me all that.
I have a couple of stories, but that's one. I do it later on. I'll do some more.
Okay.
But I'm always in the I guess the wrong place.
It's a
at the right
covering.
time.
It's God's covering because you would have never known
covering.
that.
I would have been dead.
Anybody that had been sent there on that assignment.
I told you when I went to jail that time. Remember?
Oh yeah, you got to tell that one. They was gonna put her in jail.
The police pulled me over for speeding, and he came up to me and he was like, "Do you know why I pulled you over?"
The Chicago police,
Chicago again in Chicago, and I was like, "For speeding. Do you know how fast you was going?" I said, "I wasn't going as fast as you probably said I'm going." "Well, I'm the one with the thing. I know what you're going." I said, "Just give me the ticket. Ooh. I don't need the whole conversation." Okay. He didn't like that. And he got mad. He was like, "I can take you to jail if I want to." I said, "Do what you need to do."
I got a call working.
He took me to jail and put me in a holding tank. First of all, the other officers was like shaking their head, like, "Why you bring her in?"
Because it was the man. Where's
you have to say you brought me in for what? Because she got smart.
But it was the location where the men were, right?
Right, because they had to transport me to a female holding.
Yeah. Okay.
He said, "So I could just put you in there now. You could just wait." I was like, "I'm fine." Okay. He thought he was scaring me.
Right.
Dude, you ain't scaring me.
Intimidating.
Remember, I'm a comedian. Yeah. I can fly in any spot and get the room going. So he put me in there with guys chained to that chair.
You're kidding.
And they was looking at me like, "What the hell are you doing in here?"
Yeah.
In a holding tank.
In a holding tank.
So I was sitting there looking at everybody again. I'm Eddie Murphy now.
Okay.
I'm Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
I'm like, oh. I said, "So what you in for?" And the one guy, he said what he did. He said, "They said I did."
Okay.
And of course, I was like, exactly.
Allegedly.
They probably allegedly.
Yeah.
He said, "What they got you in here for?" And the room got quiet. And I said, "I got a dead body in the trunk of my car."
And they stopped.
And everybody looked. And then they started laughing.
Oh, she crazy, man. She just.
And
lying.
I thought to myself, what if I did have a dead body in the trunk of my car?
Thank you.
Even the police was laughing.
Oh. A dead body in the trunk.
You funny. You a funny person.
Yeah.
So then I get up. He said, "You got one call." I get up. I go to call her. I said, "Lenore, I'm in jail. Can you come pick me up?"
Y'all.
And she was working.
I was doing overtime. I was killing it with the overtime.
She said, "You need me to pick you up?"
I was mad.
I was so mad. I said, "Yes."
Because I knew she'd be okay. She's a comedian. She'll be okay. I came later.
I gotta leave work to come. I gotta leave work to come get you
all the way to Chicago.
The police that was standing around watching me on the phone, they was like this.
Your sister ain't even gonna want to come get you.
I said, I wanted to yell.
She was cool.
I wanted to cuss her out. Woo! I said, "You need to leave that job and you need to come get me now."
Because I was saying, "Can you wait?"
Oh my God.
Oh well, that was with that moment of greed.
And then he said, and then one day it was like they felt sorry for me. It's like, "You can go." But I was gone by the time you got there. I was gone. You came to my apartment.
You live in the city then?
I lived in the city,
so I was way in
Hyde Park,
Northbrook.
But by the time you came, you just came right to my apartment because I was out.
You told me you were home. Who came to get you?
My car, I was there. They let me go.
Oh, they let you go.
Yeah,
probably after they heard that I wasn't coming.
He felt sorry for me with listening to you. He was just like, "She ain't gonna even come get you." I was like,
"See, dude didn't have to take you there. He was just trying to pump his little badge as being a cop."
Because he was mad because I got smart with him.
Smart with him. Oh, because you just said, just give me the ticket.
I said, "I don't need the whole lecture. Just give me the ticket."
Poor guy.
I could take you to jail if I want to.
Do it. And then you even said you a comedian. That's material. You can.
I said you just giving me more material.
Thank you.
Which he did.
Yeah, because you wrote.
So that was it.
That was good. I want you to share your little moments. But again, going back to the good girl, bad boy.
Good girls with bad boys.
We all know.
And I was a good girl in all those situations, and I could have been killed.
Was it Bailey? Who was it?
Haley, Chloe.
Chloe. Why we don't see her no more with that
with
dude.
Gunna.
Her family pulled her out because their family is her manager.
Exactly.
And look at their careers; they're good girls.
Yep.
As far as we know, they're good girls.
So that was it. Did you have anything else?
No, it was good reminiscing on your craziness.
Good girls hanging with bad boys,
gangbangers, making them laugh.
Drug dealers, the Italian mafia, and bad cops. In a holding tank.
Yeah, you can write a book. So, but that was God's mercy over you.
Thank you.
Oh, we ended on that one.
Yes,
God covers us even in we don't even be aware of sometimes the environment.
I think in all three of those cases, I could have been killed.
Yeah, yep. Or cops could have came in while you were with those guys.
Yeah.
Or you could have been in a predicament where you had to talk, and now
in both cases they could have came in. The Italian mafia and
that's true. And you would have been at the front desk.
I'm the receptionist.
Sir, officer, you can't come. They're back there in a meeting. Oh,
a shootout could have happened.
Yeah, you would have been involved with it. So thank God for His angels.
I know. Woo. All right, you have anything else?
No, nothing.
All right, guys. So that was another Woods Report. See you later.